Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome to another Providence Trial Judgment Guide. We have two left, the Pilot and the Artificer. So, we're going to start with the hit list. Pilot was tricky, but only because I kept spaghettiing the Providence boss fight at the end. I mean, I wouldn't say it, I spaghettied it. Like, honestly, it's just so hard, because, again, Risk of Ray, you just die in an instant before you can even do anything. So, anyways, we start with a hit list because anybody that can, rapidly take out enemies, you want to start with the hit list. Anybody that relies on auto attack damage, basically. Pretty much all of the survivors, except for like one, the mercenary, just because you kind of need the Guardian's Heart. But anyways, as usual, we start with a hit list to start building up permanent damage. And how the Pilot works, he is my favorite character in the game. You've got a 1, 2, 3 shot auto attack. The third shot pierces, much like the Commando's secondary skill. So that's going to be your bread and butter, because you're going to constantly be dealing AoE damage to everything. His secondary skill is really, really, really good. It deals a lot of damage. Basically how it works is if you're on the ground, you'll shoot up at an angle. If you're in the air, you'll shoot down at an angle. So it actually does a ton of damage, and the idea is to use your mines to like launch enemies and then follow that up with the secondary skill. But you could just use the secondary skill as normal when you're on the ground to like sort of angle up at enemies, because yeah, it deals a ton of AoE. His utility skill is a parachute. If you kind of like, I think if you're like moving forward, you'll move forward with the parachute. If you just cast it, you'll go straight up. So you typically want to use it when you're trying to like, move forward quickly. Here I go for the Scepter. It's not the biggest choice in the world. This is kind of a hard choice for the Pilot. I would go with whatever you want. Honestly, the Scepter does make the mines deal some decent damage, and you can get a third one. Gasoline as usual, Energy Cell as usual, and Guardian's Heart as usual here. And then the Pilot's ultimate is mines that he puts on the ground that will launch enemies. So if you upgrade the mines with the Scepter, yeah, you can basically place 3, and they deal, they deal damage, and they launch enemies, so it kind of just gives you some CC, some breathability. So yeah, I mean, if you prefer lesser cooldowns, or if you prefer to have 3 parachutes, go for that. I don't think it's like the biggest deal in the world, because we're basically going to be focusing on auto attacks for this character. So here I either take the energy cell. Okay, yeah, you can get the backup magazine if you want there. If you want a third, angled shot, and then I'm gonna go for a sticky bomb build this run. I feel like you get natural attack speed. We're gonna go for the unstable watch and rapid mitosis as well as usual. Super OP combo. So yeah, I'm going to go for a sticky bomb build. It seems to be pretty comparable, like the bleed build, the sticky bomb build, and the attack speed / crit build. They seem to always do around the same, but yeah, I had success with the sticky bombs just because, you know, you're dealing constant damage. So really go for whatever of the three you want. You know, it's like whatever you're comfortable with. As far as I've seen, they don't really differ too much, honestly, because you're just always attacking. Here, I believe I go for the attack speed, the soldier's syringe. I also go for the lensmaker's glasses for crit here. And then I go for the ukulele and Ifrit's horn as usual. We're just going for an on-hit sort of build, attacking constantly applying like explosions and stuff. And this round is always pretty scary because I just don't know when to use the unstable watch. Because like the boss is not too difficult, but if you don't use it during the boss, and if you if you get hit by like the purple damage, the lightning bolt thing, you will get decimated. So yeah, you probably want to use it during the boss just to make sure you don't get hit by the purple lightning bolts. Here, I'm going to take more attack speed as well as the missiles for on hit. Still not sure if the other stuff is better than the missiles, but this seemed to work out. So predatory instincts for increased attack speed and an early Hopu feather. Just because if you get 2 to 3 Hopu feathers, or 1 to 2, I should say, you're gonna survive a lot better in the final boss fight. And then, yeah, as usual, we just got Ifrit here. This one's pretty simple. You just got to wait for the walls to go down and then DPS Ifrit down. So here I go for the repulsion armor. The repulsion armor seems to be the best in every situation, even past the permafrost for an on-hit build. Fire shield, just to deal some extra damage. Soldier syringe for more attack speed. Guardian's heart as usual. Once again, you can grab that third item and spawn 2 chests if you want to wait and try your luck. But Guardian's heart's always good. And then here, I think I get rid of the crabs early. I think I use the stopwatch here just to clear out the 3 elite crabs. Probably better to wait, honestly, and use it either for the boss. Well, I mean, by the time the boss comes, you'll have it back. But yeah, probably better to wait and like kind of use it when all of the enemies have spawned and you can kind of clear them all out at once with your auto attack. Here we're going to go for, I think, the crowbar, yeah, because the crowbar is good for the entire run, whereas the jar of wisps runs out for the final stage, which usually I can get to the final stage at this point. Golden gun for extra damage, more sticky bombs, and the mortar tube for even more damage, constantly building damage. So here with the cremator, I'm trying to like save the watch for the green bull that spawns just because he's so tanky, but honestly, you know, you can choose which one to do, whether you want to clear out the cremator and the 2 elder lizards, or if you want to use it on the bull. The bull's scary as heck, but you can always just kind of jump around and wait for the watch to come back to deal with the bull. Since we're going on hit, we're going to take the Brilliant Behemoth so that all of our attacks explode. More rapid mitosis to decrease the cooldown of the unstable watch. And we're going to go for more missiles, as well as, I think I take Tough Times here. I'm still not sure if it's better to take like a 3rd Guardian Heart or Tough Times. I really don't know, but I just wanted to experiment and try Tough Times. And then as usual, we're going to fall right here, and then I'm going to drop all my mines and kind of just try to DPS everything down. Once everything stacks on top of me, I'm going to use the watch and then just try to... Actually, I think something else happens here. Yeah, okay, usually I wait for everything to be on top of me before I start using the watch, but yeah, here I try to just DPS everything down. You can see the sticky bombs do work, and yeah, this stage was scary. I think we had a close call with the parents, as usual, because the parents will just, like, kill you in one hit. It's great. We're going to go for, I think, a second Hopu Feather, so I have 3 total jumps as well as the parachute. More sticky bombs, just for more damage. I just basically wanted to experiment to see how good the sticky bombs were. Mortar Tube and the Harvester's Scythe as usual. I honestly don't think the Harvester's Scythe is, like, as good as I thought it was. Like, the amount that you heal, you know, I mean, with the watch you can heal decent, but the amount that you heal, I don't even know if it's game-changing, honestly. But anyways, on this stage, we're going to deal with the top left robot, then the middle robot, then we're going to go to the bottom left and wait for the imp to spawn, use the watch, kill everything, and then kill the top right robot. Finally here, we're going to go for the Guardian's Heart as well as the Hyper Threader since we have a ton of DPS. The Scarf to get a chance at evading damage. And then I actually go for the Timekeeper's Secret here, which I think does save me, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I'm going to go... I mean, I've only got one character left, but I'm going to go for the Timekeeper's Secret every time now just because I don't think having 2 sights really does too much. I'm going to place my mines on the bottom here. Because it's more about getting rid of these ads than it is launching Providence, because we want to deal damage to Providence. We don't want to be launching him and then not be able to hit him. And then as usual, you just got to hope and pray here because you can just die in an instant. And yeah, this took me like 3 or 4 tries to actually get the kill on Providence. So I use the stopwatch immediately here, which I don't usually do. I try to use the stopwatch to finish them off each phase. But I figured we'll use it right at the beginning here, just so that, you know, it's on cooldown and it'll start to come back. And then, yeah, basically you just want to DPS him down, jump all the time, and just hope and pray that you don't get one shot, which with all of our items, hopefully that happens. So hopefully this guide helped. Thanks so much for watching. We got one more Artificer, and then we are done. I'm not going to do Robo-Mando just simply because the strategy is probably going to be just waiting in the room, spawning chests a million times, and you don't get anything from beating the Judgment Trial with him. There are files, apparently, where there is like a skin or something, but there's no achievement, so yeah. I'm probably not going to do it, but maybe. We'll see. Anyways, good luck. Thanks for watching. Please support the video and the channel, and check out the Patreon in the link below. Bye-bye.